Welcome back to the Swiss mountains. For the third time, the Festival da Jazz in St. Moritz is ready to infuse its magic potion with the new generation Jazz Lab. 139 bands from 4 continents participated in a worldwide competition. The 2 winning bands are in for a full week of mentoring by jazz greats, room and board, their own main stage concerts, prize money, professional photos and videos, and last but not least, an unforgettable experience.
The experience being a mentor for the young generation is awesome. You know, in watching them, I'm thinking of myself. I'm thinking of how I was when I was their age.
You know, so there's a lot of trust between the mentors. That's the first thing. The second thing is that the setting could not be more beautiful.
So it's up to us to inspire the younger generation and absorb the energy, but also give them back.
Jazz is a language. If I want to speak any language, you know, I got to listen to it. You got to immerse yourself. I like to think of jazz as having a tradition of innovation. So what does that mean? Like any art form, as Greg was saying, like any art form, you cannot come up with something great out of nothing. There's a very strong DNA in jazz. It comes from New Orleans, it passes through New York. Originally, before that, it comes from Africa.
The DNA of the music is like the same in all art forms, in all music. It's the origins of where things come from.
So anyone who does anything great in any art form, any genre, has done a certain amount of study of the great things that came before.
The opportunity I see for the young people in the Jazz Lab is the ease, the exposure, the excellence.
Many people did not actually get taught that that's the right way to learn. In fact, that's the same way to learn that Miles Davis learned. That's the same way that John Coltrane learned, same way that Louis Armstrong learned, same way that Herbie Hancock learned. All the masters learn by listening to and imitating, copying their heroes.
There's a way that you have to try to pass on the messages that have been shared to you.
So this is an ear-based oral tradition.
It's very few times I'll stop you from playing but the tempo was slowing down. So for the rhythm, that's on you guys right here. So why you tap your foot? Because it gives you that sense of. So if he's slowing down, he won't slow you down because you'll be like, wait a minute, the shit's like the beat, and you got a nice. That's what I was saying. You got a nice. The bass, for me, the bass is so important. The point on the note. The big boom bing boom bing boom 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 bing boom 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 bing boom do the boom bing. That's the whole drive. So you can have where the bass is playing ahead and the drums might be playing a little behind.
You take a bunch of good musicians, stick them together in a beautiful place, magic is gonna happen.
The friendship first, the camaraderie makes the music so much better. So we pass that on to those young kids.
There's special talent in both of the bands, and most important, there's a really strong band feeling.
So they understand it's not just the notes you play, the friendships you have influenced the notes you played.
The camaraderie amongst the band members in both of these bands is one reason why they won the competition. When the love is flowing between the band members, the music flows accordingly.
But to tell the truth, I haven't been so well.
I'm astonished by the interplay and the listening that they have. It's like really mature communication.
Started from the
It's very good to embrace the young energy, to support the youth, the future.
Because they are younger.
Yeah.
Due coglioni.
Oh no! You have to beep this, you have to beep this.
So that's what it is.
To be honest, no. The key moments won't come in a week. Key moments will come in a lifetime.
They're on the right path. Hopefully we, straighten that path so that they can progress even faster.
Means that they're all on the right track to becoming great musicians, really great musicians, yeah.
This music is also made in the moment.
East of the sun and west of the moon, we'll build a dream house of love, dear, near to the sun in the day, near to the moon at night. We'll live in a lovely way, dear, live in a love.
When you think about jazz, we've inherited this wonderful thing called jazz, right? Which is just so multi-dimensional and so beautiful. It's incredible. But now the question is what happens in the future in jazz, and we have to reinvent ourselves.
You're not playing piano. You're playing saxophone. He's playing piano. Let him do that. You do that.
For them, I wish greater heights, greater understanding of what they're trying to accomplish in life, a greater understanding of what their personal journey is, because really this music, this art form that we chose to embark upon, this is not pop music. So when you go into it, you have to understand that this is a hard life.
What a vision that killed love, lifted down to heaven. Had a vision that killed love, lifted down to hell. Same old story, something as in an evening sunset. The light that gave you glory will take it all away.
it's a high art form, maybe the highest that humans have come up with, to be able to improvise together with your friends on a bandstand, communicating, transmitting emotions, sharing love, and taking risks together, taking audience members and band members on a journey to a new place every night.
The mentors, the winners, the festival team, we all had a blast. But most importantly, next year's Jazz Lab is approaching.